Well, hello there, welcome back. Frankie here, and today we're going to be talking about the new Bad Guys movie. You know, the one that came out on Netflix first? I think, anyways, don't quote me on that. I'm assuming I'm right, I might not be. But it came out on Netflix first, and at least the first movie did. And it's about these bad guys. They're trying to steal something, they get caught, and in order to not go to jail, they say, hey, what if we turn over a new leaf? And of course, that was the perfect opportunity for the hamster dude. I do not remember his name at all. I just know he has an accent and big hair. Yes. So the hamster dude, he was like, okay, but I want to help them turn over this new leaf. I want to help them to be good. And, you know, they do that, they go through all this, but the bad guys are just pretending, okay? They just want to fool everyone into thinking they're good so they can steal something. I mean, it's been so long since I watched this first movie. Forgive me. But I liked it. I think I was like home from college or something, and I watched it and I was like, oh, pretty good. Okay, I know you're all judging me right now. You're watching this, so don't judge me. You know, they go through trials, and then the wolf, that's his name, right? Wolf? Or the big bad wolf. He actually wants to be good. And, you know, he falls in love with the mayor, who's this fox lady. What's her actual name? I'm so sorry. I don't remember any of their names. It's just been that long, even though I watched the new movie, well, like a couple weeks ago. You're only doing the review now, and it's been a couple weeks? Yeah, okay, I've been busy, okay? Trying to figure out life. Don't judge me. But, you know, he catches feelings for her, obviously, but in that, like, solidifies him as him wanting to be good, to be a good wolf. Okay. Friends don't like that at first. But at the end of the day, at the end of that movie, they saved the day. And without revealing that the mayor, she was actually a criminal. What was her? I don't remember what she... Wow, I'm so sorry, guys. You know, it's been a couple of days. It's like... I'm sorry, where were we? Yes, the mayor, she was a criminal, and then she was like, I don't want to do this anymore. So since no one knew who she was, she started over, and she became mayor, which kudos to her. I would not want to do that, but bravo. So this movie, you know, they're all trying to, you know, do good, get actual jobs, to make money so they can stay where they're living, just try to turn over a new leaf. Wolf, he applies to work at a bank. Maybe not the best thing since he's, you know, an bad guy? But yeah, I felt so bad for him in that scene though. He's applying, he's answering questions, and the bank guy is like, yeah, we'll give you a call. And then he goes back in to tell him he's getting ready to leave, and he closes the door, and then Wolf walks back in to probably tell him something, and the bank guy, he's just shredding his application. And I was like, that is so rude. Like, okay, maybe you don't have to shred his application. I get it, he was a bad guy, but come on, give this guy a break. He is trying. The only one who's not really struggling is Snakes. That guy's funny though, I'm not gonna lie. He's so funny. Like he's exercising, he's doing Zumba, he's drinking boba tea, I think it was. And his friends are just like, who is this man? Or Snake. I don't recognize him. Don't know him. But anyways, there's this string of like a new burglaries, and they stole their signature move from the bad guys. It's like a time thing of like confetti goes off. So they're like, oh no, people are gonna start thinking that we did it. And so Wolf is like, we gotta figure it out. So he goes to see the captain, but I think she's a commissioner now. And she's like, I don't trust you. I spent my entire career chasing after you guys, and now you've turned over a new leaf. Don't believe it. But anyways, he's like, hey, what if we helped you, Like, we're bad guys, and we can help you solve this case. So she begrudgingly agrees. And so one by one, one by one, Wolf brings in his team to like offer their perspective on the case, like how to find them or whatever. And the only one who doesn't answer is Snakes, because I'm not gonna spoil. Well, actually I can. I'm sorry. Spoilers. I'm pretty sure he was out with someone at that point. But then they started to get worried that Snakes was the one committing these crimes because he missed being a bad guy. So the next thing to be stolen was like this belt at like a wrestling match. So they went there and they're going to try and stop him, but like it wasn't him. He was just there with his girl, who turns out to be part of the crew that's like committing these crimes. Like it's an all-girl crew, which was actually kind of fun to watch. Anyways, so then at the most wrong time, the belt gets wrapped around the piranha dude who gets nervous and he can't get it off, so they're like running with it. And so the commissioner thinks that they just did this after trying to help her figure it out. And then he's like running by and he's like, I can explain, but she's like hurt. Like I felt bad for her. Like I think she started seeing them as like maybe not friends per se, but like an ally. She was trying to see them as that, which kind of sucks. I hate it when that happens. And I'm like, every time I'm like, no, it wasn't them. Like I talk a lot during movies, I'm sorry. Okay, not a lot. I just have opinions. Anyways, so they're on the run now. Snake's girlfriend, who's a bird, actually, by the way, I don't think I said that. Do I remember her name? No, just that she's a bird. And like with her help, they get out of there. But then, of course, as I said, the bird was part of that crew. So they all get knocked out and they're chained up in some kind of creepy bad guy lair to meet the rest of the crew, which was, I think one of them, I think she's a warthog. I don't think that's right, but I can't remember. She had an accent and she was funny. So that was cool. But their leader was I think she's either a Black Panther or a Jaguar. I think her name was Kitty, but I might just be thinking about Puss in Boots, because you don't need to know. Anyways, as you can tell, I enjoyed this movie. I liked the storyline. I liked the animation. I just liked it all. But honestly, I'm not very picky. Wait, let me rephrase. It has to be a good movie. Because I saw some movies recently I hated. I know, shocker. Like every movie review I've done so far, I really liked them. Well, I haven't done movie reviews about those. I might. We'll see. But yeah, I recommend watching it, at least with your kids. Your kids will definitely like it if they like that kind of, they like animation, which I'm pretty sure a lot of kids do, and adults. Hi, me, the adult. But yeah, this brings us to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what else I should watch. I am trying to get through the list or the suggestions you guys have sent me, and I really appreciate that. And it's just, been hectic, because now college is over and I have to figure out life. So thank you so much for those suggestions, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.